Hola Canadá, yo soy Romina y hoy we are with
Stefan Latour.
Stefan Latour. So Stefan,
Yes.
can you tell us more about what's Otakuthon and also why it began, how did it begin, like we want to know the whole story.
All right. Well, the whole story is going to take a long time, so I'll give you the short notes.
Great.
Otakuthon comes from two words, otaku and marathon. Otaku is a Japanese word for someone who's a fan of something. Now, you can be a car otaku if you really love cars. You can be, bird otaku if you really love birds. But outside of Japan, it's a loan word that mainly means obsessed with Japanese culture. And then thon comes from marathon because we want this to last a few days and we want people to pace themselves. Don't go in all at once because if it's a sprint, you're going to run out of energy. Take your time.
Important.
Exactly. It started in 2006 when members of the Concordia Anime Club went to Anime North, a sister convention that exists in Toronto, and went, what if we did this in Montreal? And so they did it for 2 years at Concordia University. Then Concordia said, okay, there's too many people, we need you to go elsewhere. And so we came here and gradually took over the place.
Love that. And here is in Palais de Congrès,
Yes.
which, like Stefan said, it began since 2006
Yep.
from Montreal Geeks, and now it's for everyone here in Montreal.
Absolutely.
And I want to know, because this is an annual event, it happens 3 days per year, right?
Always 3 days per year.
Always 3 days per year.
There is a fourth day. If you're available on Thursday and you want to skip the line to get your ticket, the line is available there. Everybody's ready, everybody's rested, everyone's at their prime. It's a great time to come in, come by, grab your ticket, maybe have a little food while you're in the area. It's a nice prep for the weekend.
Love that. And I want to know for this year, so we're in 2025, a lot of annual events happen since. We want to know what is maybe one new thing. I know you talked to it about it behind the scenes, so we want to know what's one new thing that happened this year.
Well, the new thing that's happened this year is that for the first time since 2017, when we took over the entire Palais des Congrès, we are expanding. We're giving it a shot because this year's theme is Seijin no Hi, which is a Japanese holiday that indicates coming of age. So our goal was, all right, we've reached 20, we've reached this milestone, how can we grow further? And the answer was, let's look for other venues. And so this year we're doing concerts in collaboration with the Place des Arts inside of Salle Wilfrid Pelletier, the biggest room they have.
Yes.
And we're expanding to Oasis Immersion, a building, a section of the Palais des Congrès on the first floor, their own business where they do immersive visual explorations of space. And that's our video game room for the year. So that's pretty fun. That's a lot of fun.
That's amazing. So you see everywhere, it's like you're part of it. You're part of the video game.
Absolutely. And hey, it's nice and easy when you don't have to worry about projector screens. You just got beautiful walls you can project on. And we've also got our mascots there doing sort of static poses. It's just a lot of fun.
Wow, that's a geek's dream, I think.
Absolutely.
I want to know, so this is a big impact for Montreal's community. I want to know, how do you think that this enter into, the Montreal's community that is already so diverse, but as we can see, there's a lot of love for the Japanese culture. So this event is obviously very important for us Montrealers, but we want to know, what is your idea on it about the impact of this event into the community?
I would say the impact of this event is that it creates a space where everyone who is excited about this particular topic, about Japanese pop culture, about Japanese traditional culture, can first explore and expand what they're curious about, because so many people now are discovering new anime through memes that they see, and then they go, what's that from? And then it's one point away to the streaming service, and then you've got some episodes, and then maybe you've got a weekend, and oops, you finished it. And you have the opportunity here to see other people who have explored these same spaces. Are you curious about why there's always a festival scene? Here's where you can find out about that. Are you really curious about how their schooling system works? Are you really curious about what you could do to potentially live in Japan or work there? We've collaborated with the Japanese consulate in Montreal here for several years. And in fact, in 2018, we were recognized by the Foreign Ministry of Japan for helping to spread Japanese culture and to sort of spread the word and influence people and interest people in that favor. And we are so proud to be able to be here every year, to be a bridge to Japan for 3 days here in Montreal.
There's definitely something to be proud about. And I can see a lot of passion coming from you. I want to know, because now it's been 21 years since 2006. Hey, it's a lot of time. What could be one story that maybe you can share with us from organizing this event? Something that you would be like, oh my God, this really highlighted my implication, my involvement in the event. I know it's a tricky question, but I'm sure you have many stories.
I mean, I won't get into specifics, but there was a point in time where the Sunday, obviously like 3 days, we end on the Sunday, everything's chill, everything's calming down. And I have terrible facial recognition. I do what I can every year. I do what I can to remember people's names, but it usually takes me a few times. And so I see someone, I go to my hotel room, I put everything away, I'm coming back, I'm getting ready, we got to tear all this down, we got to put it all back in one room, we're good to go. I come back and there is two people outside of the door trying to get into the Palais de Congrès. And they're just there like, oh, okay, cool, terrific. Two people from the public go like, hi, how are you doing? I open the door for them. I have a chat with them on the way in. It's like, oh my God, have you spent time in Montreal? It's incredible. Have you tried the smoked meat? Have you tried poutine? You know, you got to do the things. You got to try bagels. You got to try all that. I just had a very pleasant conversation. Yeah, just a nice back and forth. And at the time, my fellow co-chair was like, I see her in the distance at some point while I'm getting further into Palais de Congrès. She's clearly panicking. Then she looks to me, looks to beside me and goes, huh. So I'm like, oh my God, who have I been talking to?
Who was that?
It was me. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a musical guest from that year that I don't have the time to attend the concerts, and I have a terrible memory for faces, so I was just shocked and surprised. But it was a fantastic musical guest. They were very polite, very delightful, fun to talk with, and it's nice to know that at the end of the day, you know, kindness will take you a long way.
I love that, because again, it doesn't mean that you're treating someone because of what they are. It's just the passion that really reunites us.
I really want everybody to feel like they're welcome here. Welcome to try out that cosplay that you've been maybe worried to try out, because this is a space for it. There's a space here for any part of yourself that you're willing to explore more deeply, that you're willing to go into Japanese culture to try and situate yourself. Anything you're looking to explore, discover, or even talk about. We're always looking for more panelists. If you happen to be an expert in something and you're entertaining, like you can have a great time here.
We love that, sharing expertise and specialism. I love this community and everything that comes with the event. We can definitely see a lot of your personality that is transferred into the event. I want to know that last question, okay? Sorry, this last question. Okay. I have so many for you, but what would be for you, like, what's next? What is like, how do you see the future of this event, and how it really, you know, it changes the whole, let's say, not Japanese culture, because it's already amazing as it is, but more in terms of like the future of the event.
What I would like to see is we have been from the beginning an all volunteer organization. I don't draw a salary from this. I spend time on weekends. All of our staff here, all 900 plus members of the staff.
Wow.
That's why I'm saying, like, my personality, sure, it goes a certain way, but it's not everything. There are so many people here who bring their own touch to things, who help to make sure that all of this can happen. And it's so much work, and it's so rewarding every year to see Montreal come out to meet us here, to see them cross this bridge into Japan, as I said before. It's incredibly rewarding and gratifying to be appreciated by the community, to have everyone here and to have everyone together for a time. So my hope is just that people don't get bored of us, that we keep looking for little ways to improve the experience, ways to give the classics. Like, for example, this year we've got a Japanese arcade room. That's kind of nuts. Like, since we've freed up some other space, we got, boom, Japanese arcades in one room. You can play the table flipping game that you might have seen on TV. Hey. Amazing. So it's just, come here, exist, find what interests you, and discover some new things that you didn't know you wanted until you were here.
Innovating together and togetherness. I love that. Thank you very much. And please come check out everything that is on social media. If you can come, please come, because there's a lot of people that are looking for the same passion, that is community, togetherness, innovation, and more Japanese.
Exactly. Come all ye otaku. We're ready for you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Stefan.
Thank you.